Okay, right here, you see this little walkway? A lot of mice live here. Well, we haven't seen that many at a time, but we know some live here, and we've dug up some tunnels under there trying to catch them, but we haven't been able to catch them. And so right here, I just got an old broken container that would work to stop one, to put over it so it can't get away, if we can get one. We don't know if there's gonna be one out under here, but we're gonna try to show y'all how to catch some.
There's only one in 4 times.
Huh?
There's only one like 1 in 4 times, so we come
No, they're
look.
here more than that. Dude, there's a lot. But they try to run. They try getting holes. Sometimes they climb trees. And the best place to look for these, by the way, is just underwood. But not just out in the middle of the woods. Like, it needs to be some kind of, like, under a deck or something. Or just a pile of wood you threw out.
We need to go look under your deck.
Nah, there won't be any. Go.
Oh, there's 2.
There's babies. No.
Oh, God, dude, you almost hit me.
Dude, you gotta stop. I got one.
Where'd the other ones go?
Here, hurry.
Crap.
Make sure it doesn't get out, whatever you do.
We got
Don't worry
one.
about the others. Oh, I hope I didn't crush. There they are.
You know what? This is a baby. We can't just keep this one.
Oh, they made it to the hole.
Yeah. There's their little hole. Well, you know what? We can't keep this little baby one.
Well, don't let go yet.
All right, there's our little mouse. See, you gotta run pretty fast.
I touched them, but I didn't want to.
See, there it is.
They could have a disease. We don't know.
Just a little baby. He looks pretty scared. We're gonna let him go.
They could have diseases though, so you got to be careful. That's why I shouldn't have touched them, but I did. But the interesting thing is, I didn't know mice did this. There were 2 babies, and
there was 2 babies. Yeah, and
2 babies and one that was obviously a mom, but they were actually attached to the back of it. I don't know what they were doing. They couldn't have been biting her because that would have hurt. Somehow they were attached to the mom. So if the mom pulled harder than them, they managed to stay with her. And I don't know, they were attached to her somehow when they ran. It was really interesting. She was just pulling them along.
Yeah, but next time if you want to catch one, make sure it's an adult, and you don't want to get a baby.
Yeah, they can jump and climb too, by the way, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
We
could keep it, except we want it to stay with its mom. The only time we probably would keep it is if we caught its mom and both babies, so they could stay together.
Well, yeah. I would keep one baby with the mom, but then the other one could die, so.
Yeah.
We don't want that to happen.
I don't think the dad would stay with it either. Look. Look what we did trying to get it. We knocked
We'll have to fix that
2
so we
of
don't
them
get in trouble.
over and threw over there.
Yeah, they're really cute though.
Yeah.
I'm glad this was a successful catch. This one, let me see. It should be weaned, means it doesn't need its mother's milk anymore, and it seems kind. It seems scared, but it's not trying to bite me. And yeah, it shouldn't need its mom's milk anymore, but they still hang out with their mom for a little bit, and then they'll just live in like underground tunnels, and then they'll just kind of all live in a little colony.
You could say we caught a mouse.
Yep. We've caught him before, just not under here. We've been unsuccessful.
Well, he's caught him. I have never been with him when he's caught him. He caught a bird last week, actually.
Yeah, it was a brown thrasher. But
he's pretty good.
Over here is the place where they like to be, but then they got little holes over here. They don't always make it back to the holes when we chase them. So sometimes they have to run other places or to like that hole over there. But it's really fun to try to catch these little boogers. I just wish big time that we had grabbed the mom too. I had her in my hands, but I just didn't know she had disease. And boy, I wanted to grab her and hold her, but I just didn't want to get sick. My mom would be mad if I got rabies from a rabid mouse because I was stupid enough to try to grab it. So
I'm just here to pick up the tanks, and when he doesn't see something, grab it for him. And make the videos.
Well, I guess we can consider this a success. But we'll come back in a couple days. We'll try to get them all together. I think we'll be able to pull it off. And seriously?
Well, hey, let's go ahead. Are you gonna let this one go?
Not yet. Let's keep it for a little bit, not long though.
Wait. Oh, it's that salamander still there.
Yeah,
Wait.
but that'll honestly be
It's one of our salamanders.
soon.
We just set it down.
The babies will be leaving their mother pretty soon. So when we put this one back, we won't have a lot of time to be able to catch them together. But we can still try to catch all of them.
Where would we put them?
Huh?
Where would we put them? We couldn't put them in that tank with all the other things.
We got a bunch of I got a bunch of tanks.
But they need a pretty big tank, don't they? So they can dig.
Not really. They don't necessarily need to be able to dig. Just give them like some little nuts, like bird feed or something like that. It's perfect. They really need a dripping water thing, like they have in pet stores. Those aren't too expensive, and just like any kind of tank's pretty much good. And just put some bedding in the bottom, and it should be good. Well, we'll get this fixed up. I guess that's it.
Well, you could just put some leaves down and put some
Yeah.
water on it.
Can make it more cozy too.
Put some water on it so they can drink from that.
Okay. Well, we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.